To the peculiar people of Yahweh, it's time for another prophetic soundbite. I'm Pastor Emeritus of Covenant of Grace Ministries, Reverend Ron L. Spradley. Today, we're going to do a brief teaching on the end times prophecy fulfillment process. Prophecy is a process that ends in a culminating event. So today we're going to look at some of the process. We're going to be looking again at Matthew 24, verses 4 through 7. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed. In other words, pay attention that no man deceives you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in divers places. Okay, today we want to focus on 4 things that Christ talked about in this prophecy. The first thing we're going to briefly look at is deception. Second, we're going to look at war and rumor of wars. Then we're going to look at division among nations. And finally, we're going to take a look at famine, pestilence, and earthquakes. Okay, we're going to quantify some of these things for you. All right, first of all, let's look at deception. When we look at this as a sign of the end times today, society is saturated with lies and misinformation because people will not take heed of the Bible. Okay, we talked about the white horse in the book of Revelation. He is a horse of deception. And in today's environment, many people have been deceived because without Bible doctrine, you have no way to decipher the truth, okay? The second one is wars and rumors of wars. Every day, we see warfare, crime, and destruction in our communities. And then also we have the traditional warfare with military armies, and rumors of wars. Division among nations. A tribe can even be considered a nation. A tribe can be considered a nation. We have division where? In the family, in the home, in the church, in the community, in the state, in politics, government, etc. Just about everywhere we look, we see division. A house divided cannot stand. He talks about famines. What is a famine? Famine is widespread shortages of food. All right, so we already have this in parts of the undeveloped world. This is already taking place, particularly in parts of Eastern Africa. It's a full-fledged shortage of food. The early signs of famine are seen in developed countries. Okay, let's look at the developed country like the US. How do you look for the early signs of famine? All right, the first thing you need to be following is price inflation. Yes, price inflation, particularly the price of food. The second thing we need to look at is stockouts. Look around in the grocery store when you go in there and begin to look for the number of stockouts you see. All right, so let's quantify some of these things with price inflation as of 2/6/22. We're going to look at the price of various commodities that are exchanged in the open market. And we're going to look at the item, and then we're going to look at the price change over the last 52 weeks. We're going to look at this through 2/6/22. First item, we're going to look at corn. Okay, Price of a bushel of corn has gone up 35.48%. That's serious price inflation on food. Soybeans, price has gone up 38%. Soybean oil, price has gone up 65.3%. This is the cooking oil that you use. This is found in your cooking oil. It's also found in your salad dressing. It's a protein. Crude oil, which is the backbone of the agricultural system, diesel fuel and crude oil, up 78.28%. We're looking at crude oil because crude oil is the backbone of agriculture. You have to use it to plant the crop, to harvest the crop, etc. All right, let's take a quick look at meat. Live cattle up 16.34%. Lean hogs up 30.53%. Coffee up 81.3%. When you look at these are consistent unit prices. I'm quoting these price changes in, but when you factor in on the retail, these are wholesale prices. When you look on the retail level, when you think about shrinkflation, where the quantity of the container has gone down as the price goes up, these prices on a retail level are worse than what I'm showing you here on a wholesale level. Okay, when we talk about pestilence, let's move on. Pestilence is infectious diseases, all right? Again, as of 2/6/22, coronavirus, we see the number of cases here, over 395 million cases, okay? And deaths, we see over 5.7 million deaths, all right? Finally, let's look at the earthquakes. 2020, we had 1,433. We can follow and quantify these things that Christ talked about that would be in place in the end times. And he told us to what? Take heed, pay attention. As followers and disciples of Christ, these are the things we should be paying attention to. We know that famine was present consistently in the Old Testament. We have to prepare ourselves as followers of Yeshua to be prepared to deal with what is on the horizon. All right, let's go to our key principle. The Bible is accurate and true, whether you believe it or not. My brothers and sisters, please wake up. Thank you for your time. Be blessed. And we look forward to another opportunity to bring you a message. God bless you.